every single one of those advertisers, including every founder and every investor in this room, needs one thing and one thing only from their marketing communications budget. As you can probably tell, I have a Geordie accent, so just to clarify with the audience, I am neither ant or deck. My name is John Graham. I am the founder of REVEELA.com. I have spent the past 20 years as a publisher. In those 20 years, I've dealt with tens of thousands of advertisers. Let me tell you firsthand, every single one of those advertisers, including every founder and every investor in this room, needs one thing and one thing only from their marketing communications budget. That is to get their brand and their message directly in front of their ICP. And that is exactly why we built REVEELA.com. REVEELA is a digital publishing and digital marketing ecosystem that understands exactly what is being discussed around the web. That means it can find the most appropriate, influential audience for your content in only 2 seconds. And that's in every country and every language. REVEELA launched this morning. We are raising £300,000 to prove product market fit. Our aim in the next 7 years is to be $1 billion company, and we shall do that through business-to-business international partnerships. Open to questions.
Where do you tend to get your data points from for those buying interest or interest points?
We have about 10,000 data points, different ones, but we monitor every single media outlet, every single social media profile that we can, and every single conversation across every country and every language every 15 minutes. That gives us an accurate description. We start to quantify and classify those conversations, and we can start to understand the common threads in those conversations, allowing those groups of people to be matched to you and your content.
Okay, so can I have a follow-up?
Yeah, sure.
How does that go with some of the competitors? Because there's a few other competitors that are in this landscape at the moment. How do you guys differentiate yourself on that?
Could you tell me those competitors?
Yeah.
Because that would be very interesting.
Yeah, there's one that I know called On Fire, I think, that does it based on Slack and Discord and Reddit, for example. But there's a few other really high paid ones, which is probably a differentiator. But yeah, I just wanted to know.
Okay, so in terms of some of our competitors, considering that we are dealing with content and content creation, it's clear that the media is a huge aspect of what we do. So there are many platforms that deal solely with the media, Precision being one, and you can name a panoply that give you kind of PR type access. There's a handful of others that deal with only digital publications, because this is a marketplace. You can launch brand new digital publications and find audiences on there. There's a handful of those as well. There's a handful that deal with SEO, but none of them bring everybody together in that one platform, allowing you to create content, allowing you to understand what the conversations are in and around those aspects of content, the feeling behind the way people discuss that content, and allowing you to find specific audiences for that content. Your average user can gather that type of information minimum 6 hours, maximum perhaps 2 or 3 days. We are the only platform that's able to find that in 2 seconds.
Hi, John. How are you funded to date? You bootstrapped?
We've been bootstrapped. The platform's cost around £1 million to build. We have had some backing from Innovate UK 5 years ago when we started to develop the technology, because it's proprietary technology. We partnered with the Institute of Advanced Research in Computing at Durham University. So there is a patent pending on some aspects of the tech. On other aspects, I've decided not to patent that and just have that held securely in the cloud.
And how big is your team?
5.
Actually, what's your ask?
300,000.
If you're raising again in 18 months, why not raise the whole amount now?
We need to make sure that we prove product market fit. The platform launched this morning. We have only £50,000 pre-book. But what we do have is 5 publisher partners, because we deal on a partnership model. Those 5 partners bring £9 million worth untapped revenue to our platform. That's before launch. That's the reason why we feel as though we reach 600 partners, 7 years, that gets us to $1 billion valuation.